YoungBoy ain't mess with nobody. The boy doing his thing, standing his own lane. NLE Chopper, instead of him doing his own thing, he said, you know what, I'm gonna attack this man. I'm gonna mess with
Yo, NLE Chopper, bro. No more break dancing. No more belly rolling in like that, gyrating. If you making a diss song at Kentrell Deshaun Gold.
Right after YoungBoy dropped his new track, BossManeDlow, the rap world exploded with reactions, and a bunch of artists started calling it the official end of his beef with Choppa. One rapper even tweeted that this was the end of that beef with that boy, basically telling folks to stop bringing up names they can't stand behind anymore. Even DJ Academics chimed in, saying if Choppa really wants to diss YoungBoy and be taken seriously, he better come with an anthem that shakes the whole game.
NLE Chopper, bro. No more break dancing. No more belly rolling and like that, gyrating. If you making a diss song at Kentrell Deshaun Golden, you gotta make some anthem with like some military tanks. That's how he's coming. Tell you.
That energy definitely caught YoungBoy's attention because he hopped on Twitter and fired off a message before deleting it. He wrote, "Let them numbers speak for themselves. Don't say my name again," making it clear he wasn't giving Choppa any clout, not even a little. And the numbers prove why. In just 2 days, Choppa's Hello Revenge got 550,000 views, but YoungBoy hit 1.1 million in under 24 hours and was still climbing at 50,000 views per hour. With that kind of momentum, DJ Academics reacted again and dropped a bombshell. YoungBoy is the only rapper pulling off sold-out arenas, making $70 million, and still willing to step into the streets if it comes to that.
Probably the only rapper that gets to the level of, yo, he's doing an arena. He just came off a $75 million tour. It grossed $75 million. Yet we still believe that he's toting like ready to. Usually it's one or the other. If we really think that you're the crash out, you're not going on tour to do an arena. We usually think you're who goes to, like, you know, you get 1 or 2 shows because you're really living like that. He's the only person that I think maintained the image that he might today, but he's selling out a stadium.
I claimed this attitude is exactly why YoungBoy doesn't blink when Choppa tries dissing him. And in Hello Revenge, Choppa raps some heavy bars like pop out, opt out, boy, I'm your daddy now. We can put the firearms down. Uppercut stomach. Man down. Those lines had rappers warning Choppa to chill out before he gets into something he can't walk away from.
I see YoungBoy ain't mess with nobody. The boy doing his thing, standing his own lane. And yeah, I love him. I love him. I can feel him every time he drop a song. But NLE Chopper, instead of him doing his own thing, he said, you know what, I'm gonna attack this man. I'm gonna mess with him. That's how poor in the street think. Instead of just letting me continue to move with my life, because I ain't messing with nobody. I ain't out here trying to portray a street image or nothing like that. I'm just...
Even Freddie Gibbs jumped in, posting on Instagram that he didn't know if Choppa was being serious, but he'd been laughing at the video for 20 minutes straight. But everything shifted fast once YoungBoy responded. His team instantly pulled up receipts. They posted a clip from last year of Choppa admitting YoungBoy was literally better than him, saying, "Let me know who beating me, bro." Respectfully, when Choppa said YoungBoy is ahead in that space, he wasn't lying. YoungBoy is dominating right now. But instead of backing down, YoungBoy started retweeting fans who told Choppa to quit while he's behind, pushing the message loud and clear that Choppa shouldn't even be speaking on him.
You know who beating me, bro? Respectfully, the only that's really respectfully, the only that's really ahead in that space is YoungBoy.
One of the tweets YoungBoy boosted was Charleston White going off on Choppa, saying Choppa had no right to even mention YoungBoy's name. But the crazy part is, Charleston was saying the complete opposite just a week earlier, calling out YoungBoy's music for being harmful to the youth, which is literally the same thing Choppa has been saying.
Lee Choppa, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad... You can't come back with that walk? I think I'm a bad... You can't come back with that NLE Choppa with that boy. Now, them boy got some dances. Them boy, but... You went to holler about if you was a bad... I suck my too. You are disqualified from saying anything to Kentrell. NLE, you have been disqualified. I wouldn't give if you and King Von got in the car and them together. Once you learn that walk, like that runway model walk, and you went in front of the whole world, you can't come back over here to this side of the railroad track and go to barking. No. Go back over there and finish, nephew. Go back over there and finish being the bad.
Charleston even joked about whether kids listening to YoungBoy need to be put in mental institutions, talking about how they had that boy on medication. But even with folks agreeing with Choppa's point, a lot of people still won't side with him because everything started with Choppa dropping those disrespectful lyrics in his YoungBoy diss. Lines that had the whole internet reacting.
These babies ain't money getting. They'll hurt you, kill you, and eat out your icebox as they break in your house. I'm not battling with childhood like a YB fan. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. This man, YB, sound like he angry. He want to out his mama. He want to beat up his daddy. He want to his uncle. I don't want to hear that kind of shit. I'm not in pain. I'm a money getter. YB babies ain't money getting. I don't feel that. That's not soul music. I'm a soulful brother. I'm not in pain. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. You see they had that on medication.
Choppa rapped, "You are bad for the youth. Nothing positive you do. You the reason guys going after girls thinking that it's cute. Role model, you will never fit the shoe. Your aura gives me the ick. Guys like you make me sick." Those bars got academics talking immediately. Ake claimed Choppa is trying to act like a deep-thinking artist like X, but according to Ak, it doesn't work because Choppa ain't as smart as X, which had the internet roasting him.
People would call it, you have your third eye open. Some people would call it, yo, a dumb on act smart. Some people would call it fake woke. Some people would call it someone trying to seem deeper than most. Pause. It's kind of like how people, it evokes some of the similar thoughts like how we had about XXXTentacion, where people felt like, he understood life a little bit on a different level. And I think that's what NLE Choppa is aiming for.
Then YoungBoy's mother jumped in the mix and called Choppa out for acting like he's above everybody when he really isn't. She said straight up that she thinks Choppa is jealous, especially because YoungBoy just finished a massive nationwide tour that brought in huge money and sold out entire stadiums. And to top it off, the police were relieved when the tour ended because security was stretched to the limit, with every show turning into a major event. The state of Louisiana started getting nervous about YoungBoy's upcoming concert in New Orleans, and officials were worried the crowd energy might get too wild. That alone shows how huge his influence is. When your show makes the whole city tighten up their security, you know you're operating on a different level in the rap game.
Damn, I'm talking about being jealous and being envious. So you want to make a video dancing around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his knee, and you're saying Cantrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees and on a video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same on his knees. Because who gonna even play that stupid ass role? If you know better, you do better. Your head look like without a rubber on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky I can't say what I want to say on Instagram.
But to really understand why Choppa dissed YoungBoy, you gotta rewind their whole history. Back in 2019, Choppa wasn't just a fan. He was one of YoungBoy's biggest supporters. When YoungBoy got arrested, Choppa even went as far as dropping a song titled Free YoungBoy, showing pure love to him. Everything was cool until King Von passed, and that's when everything flipped fast. When YoungBoy dissed King Von in his track Bring the Hook, Choppa couldn't support that anymore and stopped rocking with him immediately. The whole rap world started reacting, and academics even tweeted that YoungBoy was on demon time and dropping another whole tape. Beto Block rapper Lil Reese wasn't impressed. He said YoungBoy wasn't on demon time at all and was just rapping like the rest. That's when Choppa stepped in and said, I stamped that, making it clear he sided with Reese. And that told YoungBoy exactly where Chopper stood, which did not sit right with him at all. YoungBoy clapped back on his song, Know Like I Know, rapping, I bet your mama be destroyed when we send you to God, choosing sides about my beef with them boys. A direct shot aimed right at Chopper. After hearing that, Chopper changed his old song title from Free YoungBoy to just YoungBoy, basically saying he didn't stand with him anymore. Chopper then went on a whole press tour because he was clearly bothered by the fallout.
Are very concerned about the NBA YoungBoy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as, that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center, in particular notified ASM Global that, yo, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, we'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity around these concerts that is so not an if but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revelers.
He even sat down with DJ Vlad to break down his beef with YoungBoy.
Not able to defend his name, bro, and it be a lot going on within his name about him when, to me, bro, he a real stand-up dude, and it was just unfortunate how it happened. Like, he came to a person as a man.
And finally, he went on The Breakfast Club, saying YoungBoy needs to move smarter because so many young people look up to him. Chopper said YoungBoy should stay out of trouble and focus on music, which shows the beef really got under his skin. Meanwhile, YoungBoy was focusing on himself after getting out of jail. And he was doing so good with his music that police had to increase security at his shows just to keep the crowd under control. Reports confirmed that over 400 police officers were being deployed every single night for YoungBoy's hometown shows in New Orleans, plus drones buzzing in the sky and armored vehicles on standby. That level of security is wild because it shows exactly how intense YoungBoy's concerts have become and how seriously the city is taking his influence. A viral tweet went crazy online, saying YoungBoy performed the greatest diss track in front of a sold-out Atlanta crowd, calling the moment pure history. YoungBoy intentionally waited until his Atlanta show, the same city where King Von lost his life, to perform that diss, and that bold timing had the whole rap world locked in. Academics reacted and said,
What that? What'd you think?
It was funny to me. I feel like, it's not serious when it hit the net. It's funny. It's just entertainment to me.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. Good song. Nice bars.
Fans jumped in too, with one writing, YoungBoy dissed 4PF and half of Atlanta in their own city. Bro, really a menace. That comment spread fast because it captured exactly how fearless YoungBoy moved that night. But even with all that hype, not everybody is riding for him. A well-respected Chicago OG stepped out and defended Lil Durk, saying YoungBoy isn't someone the streets should be cheering for.
YoungBoy, king of rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's a new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to defeat. I like it. We're not talking about Kendrick and Drake and they're on a different level. But below Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry. With all due respect to every other rapper, YoungBoy is the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. The walk down I seen in Atlanta tonight. Give him the throne. Just give him the throne. YoungBoy the king of rap. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's gonna last forever. But for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months, YoungBoy the king of rap.
But YoungBoy wasn't staying quiet. He fired back with a message on Instagram talking about rappers needing him just to stay relevant. He said washed-up rappers keep hitting him up, begging for features because they want a buzz off his name. And he made it clear he sees through all of it.
Good. A YoungBoy. What's his click?
Why would I tell you?
What's his click though? What's the 4K track? Damn.
Okay, Trey for life.
I'm okay up.
I am OG up for life. I'm from Chicago. Who? You boy.
But then the truth behind why Chopper dissed YoungBoy in the first place finally came out. And it had the entire fanbase looking at the situation completely differently. Chopper wanted to make it crystal clear that he stands with Lil Durk, not YoungBoy, because people online kept calling him a rapper who switches sides depending on who's winning at the moment. One tweet even said Zay Osama explained why it's no surprise the whole industry is shifting away from Durk and toward YoungBoy, which made Chopper feel like he had to prove his loyalty publicly.
Even say this perm having name. You just want to bring top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a nigga like me to keep you going. Your views go up now. Clown, I'm willing to help y'all about it, man. But I hate NBA so much, man. Go get him some views, man. Help this some views, man.
That's why Chopper keeps pushing the message that he's still riding for Durk, even while Durk is sitting in prison. But the truth is, Durk's side isn't looking too strong right now because at one of YoungBoy's Atlanta shows, judges and high-ranking law officials were spotted cheering for him, which is unheard of. Academics even said Atlanta is in shambles after YoungBoy was handed the key to the city, something that had fans stunned.
For real though, I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is going to stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're going to jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only going to when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with Durk. None of these ain't friends or real homies with Durk for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Because where we from, if you with me, my ops is your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I with both parties, they ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the that still there, stayed down for Durk, his real family and friends.
After that moment, a lot of people felt like the game was officially shifting toward YoungBoy for good. Other rap groups have been indicted, hit with RICO cases, or targeted by the feds. But YoungBoy keeps getting praised publicly, almost like he's protected at a level nobody else is. Some fans even joked that YoungBoy has the feds cheering for his music now, which sounds wild, but reflects how powerful his influence has become. Academics spoke again and said every rapper is trying to be YoungBoy's friend now because it's obvious he's the hottest rapper in the world right now. And nobody wants to be on the wrong side of that type of momentum. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you on the next one.
The Willis. We have Floyd County Commissioner, Mr. Mark Harrington. And we have Floyd County Probate Judge, Judge Keegan Johnson. And they got some.
Damn, this a judge up there? Yo, the judge in the city sending all the rappers in the city to jail. But the out-of-town rapper that came here, that basically, hey, you know what type of time I be on. You over here giving him an award? Oh, nah, Atlanta's in shambles. If y'all are a rapper who ever got prosecuted by this, or not prosecuted, but like got sent to jail by this judge, and basically you watching an out-of-town rap getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do, you gotta feel sick. You gotta feel. I'm in the dressing room, and we just talking about a bunch of. He's also telling me, and I will never say who. He's telling me all the rappers who was now hitting him up, and he kind of asked me, he's like, "Act. So what you think, man?" Because I think he's thinking like, yo, should he forgive some of these? Like, but all these rappers on it. You know what I mean? Like they're all like, "Yo, young boy, we love you," right? And I gave him the best advice, I think. I said, I didn't want to impart my thoughts on it because I don't know fully what he's been through and what he's thought. Because, he was down where nobody would. So I said, whatever your heart feels about any of these or kind of doubling back or not, I want to do whatever, go with that.